What's going on, CBTV fam? So welcome back to my channel. So on this episode right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to figure out the pick 3 for your state. Now I'm currently in Virginia, so I'm gonna be using numbers from Virginia to show you. But before we get to that, different steps that you need to take first before we try to figure out the patterns to how to figure it out. So the first thing you want to do is identify the number that fell in your state. All right, so in Virginia on last night it was 830. So 830 fell last night in Virginia. So what we want to do is you want to just make a note to yourself that 830 was the number that fell. So we got 830 right here, right? So now you want to pay attention to the date, right? So today's date is 12/02/24, correct? This number, and this number are your important numbers. But for lottery purpose, we're only going to focus on the day and the year, specifically the 2 and the 4, okay? So in lottery, a lot of different things mean different. So your lottery numbers and regular numbers are different. All right. So in lottery, they have something called mirror, M-I-R-R-O-W, like it mirrors each other, but it flips, right? So you look in the mirror, you see yourself, but you see yourself a different way. The numbers is similar. However, with the numbers, so that's the first thing we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn about lottery numbers. So one, lottery numbers, right? So we're gonna learn about the lottery numbers. All right, so a 0 in lottery number equals a 5, a 1 equals a 6, 2 equals a 7, 3 equals a 8, 4 is a 9. You already said a 0 is a 5. So in lottery numbers, the number is the opposite, right? But you're adding, basically you're adding 5 to the first number. 0 plus 5 is 5, 1 plus 5 is 6. So that's how you determine these numbers right here, which is called lottery numbers. And another thing that we did, I didn't give it a name, but this called date sum. So anytime you hear somebody say date sum, they're talking about today's date, that last number, and that year, the last number. We're going to add those together, and this particular date sum is 6 for today. So our hot number is going to be 6 for today. And what do all this mean? 830 fell last night in Virginia. So what we want to do, we're going to use something that's called a tic-tac-toe method, right? So we're just going to draw like a tic-tac-toe board, right? We're going to draw 2. And the reason why we're going to draw 2 tic-tac-toe boards is because these are your main numbers. This is going to be your flip numbers or your mirror numbers, right? So remember, main and flip numbers, right? So the number was 830. So your 8 goes here, 3 goes there, 0 goes there, right? And then we just count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now this is going to be your flip or your mirror, right? So an 8 is a 3, right? A 3 is an 8. A 0 is a 5. And we're going to count up, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In lottery, we say 10, but we don't use that 1. We use the 0. So 10 and 11. Okay? Now, for this video and for this demonstration purpose only, I'm going to show you how to read these charts. So for our main number, we have 432, we have 531, we have 860, we have 458, we have 336, we have 210, we have 987, 086, 315. We have 903, 3, you will have 8, 8, 1, you will have 7, 6, 5. That's how you read the numbers. So these are all possible numbers right here, right? And what I'm gonna do is, like I said, this is demonstration purpose only and training purposes. Remember, let's go back to the date sum. So the date sum, our hot number. Our hot number is 6. And how we identify the hot number, we take that, today's the 2nd, we take that 2, and this year is 2024, we take that 4, we add those together. 4 plus 2 is 6. So anywhere we see 6 on our chart, we're gonna identify that with the box around it, our 6. But we also know that this is lottery numbers, right? So we know a 6 is a 1. We're gonna circle our other hot numbers, correct? And what I like to do, me personally, is I like to see right off the bat, before I do the other stuff, I like to see which number you see multiple times on both my main chart or my flip chart. And I noticed 860 and 086 is the same number. So what I do is I locate that number and I just put a mark by that to let me know that this number is on both charts. So it have a strong possibility of falling tonight or tomorrow. I also noticed the 531 or 315, same number. So I will put an asterisk by that number as well. So right off bat, I will play 531 and 860. Now, I'm not gonna get into how you play your numbers. Like some people play a straight box or straight. We all know if you play 860 straight, if it comes 086, you didn't win. But if you play straight box, you at least have some money right there. Or if you play combination of all the numbers, all the different possibilities of ways this number can fall, I think it's cost more. I know it's cost more, but you can always win $500 if you play combo. So that's something, that people do as well. So just by this little class right here, we talked about the date sum. We talked about lottery numbers. We talked about how to identify the lottery numbers. We talked about the flip of the lottery numbers, right? We also talked about, okay, if the numbers is seen twice, as in on both charts, to mark that number because it have a strong possibility of falling. So this right here, just a quick overview of like how to identify, and this is some of the main steps that you need to know before you go try to figure out your numbers. Like I say, date sum, knowing how to identify your lottery numbers, learn how to identify the hot numbers, learn how to read the chart. So my next episode, we're gonna review these again, but we're also gonna go into how do I read this? I see the numbers, but how do you read it? How do I know the number gonna come from this way or that way or this way? So stay tuned to my next video. We're gonna show you how to actually read the chart and how to pick out those numbers off the hot numbers as well. So if you're in Virginia or any other state, and if you like this method, if you like my videos, please like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All of 2025, we're going to be showing you guys how to solve the lottery. So I hope you like these type of videos. I hope that you, become a member of the channel. Also, please check out my merch. Look, it's coming up to the holiday time. If you guys like to wear hoodies, t-shirts, whatever the case may be, support your brother. Support your brother right here. So check out the merch. Purchase the merch. Support me. Hey, rock the merch as well. Hoodies in different colors. Stay tuned to my next video where we're going to show you how to actually read your graph or your chart, however you want to call it. So, like always, I'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small.